Greetings. This is Delisa and Delisa's Life Dance. Happy Magic Monday. And I say it's a Magic Monday because it's the beginning of the week and you have the opportunity to make it a Magic Monday. I'm going to dedicate the next few Mondays to this book called The Magic. It is written by the person that wrote The Secret, and it is a daily workbook. In here, I think I've read an excerpt last week from The Magic, and having a magical Monday and actually having magical days. It's actually in your hands. There's a chapter in here that I want to share with you. And if you go through and you just want to do the 28 days of magic with this workbook, I would encourage you to do so. But I wanted to emphasize how to have a magical day because it is often we are in the lows in our life and we just can't see where the magic is. And if you're anything like me and you get caught up in the day, get caught up in the routine, get caught up in all the to-do lists that you have to do, having a magical day is something that I put intention toward every day. And sometimes they're a little bit more magical than others. Today I had a very magical day. I set my intention early, and actually it starts with the night before. So I want to give you a little excerpt. Um, you don't want to carry things that happened in the day before into the next day. So if you don't believe that you have the power to affect your circumstances of your day, think about the time when you woke up grumpy or in a bad mood and you went off to your day and one thing happened after another. One thing when you miss your train, you fall, you stumble, you lose your card, you get the worst food, they mess up your order, you get a flat tire, all of these things that just kind of snowballs. And it's because that is the energy that is put out there, and what you put out is what you get back. So I'm into putting out good positive vibes, and that is usually what I get back. That's part of being magical and this magical Monday. So to have a magical day, you need to feel good. And if you the way you can try to get yourself, or the way that it'll come to you as you continue to practice this method, is that when you wake up and you feel grateful for what you have, you feel grateful that your eyes open, you feel grateful that you took your first breath of the day, or that you were breathing all night long. Being grateful and being happy that you are alive, that's a way to bring out a more positive day with yourself. And so this is what I do on a daily basis, especially on a Sunday, because we're starting a whole week and I want to keep that momentum of positivity throughout the entire week. So whatever your plans are for the day, whether it's traveling, a project, exercise, dropping off cleaning, sports, whatever that you're going to do, getting groceries, continue to be grateful. I usually, when I get off the train in the morning, I get off and then I start my meditation walk, one foot down, thank, the other foot down, you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's my walking meditation. And usually when I do that, it kind of puts a force field around myself and it keeps me in a positive frame of mind. And I usually end up, having some really good things happen to me in the day. So, hey, one example is that I get to work with people that I really, really like. That doesn't always happen. You don't always get the people that you really like, that you just like click with. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you just get to work with people that you work well with. But when you get that click, that's really amazing. I got some news feedback that is giving me opportunities in many, many ways. And I wouldn't really have those opportunities presented to me if I was always in a negative space. I was driving around town, and as I drive, and I needed to drive slowly for a particular reason, and sometimes that pisses off the person in the back of me. The day that I was driving slowly, there was no one behind me. I drove for hours and hours around town, and I just needed to go slow. I didn't really want to speed. I wanted to just sort of do a test. on how people's reactions are. This road rage and stuff is serious, but because my energy just didn't warrant that, hey, nobody honked. There was nobody there. And then if somebody was there, they just picked up on my energy and they drove slowly with me. There's no real reason to be going fast in a metropolitan area in traffic because guess what? There's a red light that is going to say, boom, stop. And you're going 30 miles an hour and then you get to the same red light that I get to. Does anybody wonder why do people do that? So I'm doing some little societal tests too as I grow and change with Delisa's Life Dance and see how people's reactions are out in the world and see why are we frustrated and why do we have this need to just go, 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 punch through life and be stiff and tight and anxious and negative. And ooh, you're going to get some situations with that. So with that said, you can pick up the magic. You can look on YouTube. You can do it as an audiobook. It's very helpful, keeps you focused, keeps you grounded. I've gotten a lot of positivity and impact this year because I'm putting my intentions out. I'm being more positive, even though there's lots and lots of negative around. And there are things that, and I'm not saying detach from what's going on in the world because we have to be informed and we have to know what is happening in our world. However, you don't have to be overwhelmed with the negative influence of our society and influence of the television and the internet and all these other things. I still have a goal of turning off my devices an hour before I go to bed. I'm not quite there yet, but keeping your device off an hour before, when you wake up, keep it off for an hour, and then before you go to bed, turn it off for an hour, and that will kind of, the lights and everything, it's too stimulating for the brain at night. So I would encourage all you parents out there that have kids going back to school, that might be something that you may want to introduce to them. Just, putting your foot down, maybe having a place, an actual spot in the home for them to dock or like hold their devices so that those things can be turned off, and then you will have some time to actually interact with the young people in your household and have some time to have a conversation and maybe introduce them to some of these techniques on how to be more positive so they're not too stressed out trying to get to school and get homework done and do all that. So I'm thinking of that as back to school is on our plates. It's August and people are getting ready, going out, getting things and supplies for school, and speaking about different techniques at home. And the device is always an interesting technique. It's like another body part at this point in time. And I love my device. I have my YouTube channel. I love Facebook. I'm doing a lot of things with the internet, but having that moment to step away and just be it's pretty amazing. It's very powerful. So, yep. So go out, pick up the book. If you liked anything that you heard me talk about today, please hit the like button, hit the bell notification, and oh my goodness, subscribe. Did I tell y'all I hit 300, 301? Whoop, 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 whoop. Amazing. I'm so happy, grateful, and blessed for that. And I just want to say I love everybody out there and I will continue to deliver content. And yeah, I'm on fire for it. So I love my YouTube channel. This is Monday. It was a magic Monday for me, and it's my intention to have everybody have magical days and how to bring that magic into their lives themselves because we are the creators of our life. All right. Take care, guys. Love you. Bye-bye.